Hey there, Kevin. Thanks for attaching the part. So what's happening is you're going into the punch tool and you're hitting your lance, and then you're hitting finish and it's saying unsatisfied geometric inputs. What that looking at is because it's wanting your reference line. So if you choose here and then your face is here and then finish, but then it comes in a little squirrely and kind of flips around and does all that. Um, so I'll show you kind of a different way to go about doing this, and hopefully that'll help. So we'll start from the base here and make that a face. So we just have our sheet. So create our sketch in here, and like you had, so we'll just do length equals 5 and width equals half. Let's put it at 3. All right, and put our little point in the middle and finish our sketch. 3D model, extrude, cut at our thickness. Now, this is the way I always do it. I don't know if this is actually correct, but I do a line or a plane on that line because it's going to generate that line, and as long as it knows that this plane is 90 degrees, it won't ask you for the geometry later. So it's kind of defining that this is at 90 degrees from that line and the face that you already have. So anyway, we create a sketch onto here, project the geometry of this edge, and since that edge is inside of this extrusion for the whole thing, you can use it. If you project like an outside edge over here, it won't work because this part isn't being brought into the punch. So this line is included in the punch technically because we're also going to include that cut. So I hope that kind of makes sense. But so make our arc and then our line. Oops. Over. Okay, so then we can make sure that these are all tangent. Just kidding. Okay, so let's also make these equal. Save us some dimensioning later. Okay, so, and we still need to get this one. Okay, so if we come in, let's say, 2, okay, so now we have this defined, finish this sketch. Let's look at the parameters real quick. And we have depth, angle, okay, and extrude to the next. Okay, so we have our little feature here. Now we can go up to our manage, extract our iFeature. And see how it grabs that plane? So we can save it. And we're going to call this, oops, come back into our part, do our punch. Look at the geometry, it's not asking for anything, but it found 4 centers. And then you can change the size here, and you finish, and it makes you punch. So I hope that helps let you know kind of what's going on. I think the main thing is setting up this little work plane off the edge. That's how I found the easiest way is just a kind of little trick to set that plane so it doesn't ask you for the geometry later. Um, and then that gets you going.